Hi everyone, this is G. Welcome to this channel. I am currently in Las Vegas. I am going to dinner, but I was editing this video and I realized that my intro for this video was horrible. So I have to re-record it, and basically I am just doing my introduction saying who I am. My name is G. I am a designer, and I am going to teach you how to do alteration on pants. And I don't know how I f***ed it up. It was so easy. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learn something from it, and then comment down below, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then keep on watching this video. I hope you learn something from it, learn how to alter the pants. And even if you don't really do the alteration, you can go to the store, and then when you buy those expensive pants, you can see the details that I was talking about. Is it hand stitched? Is it made with crap or with love? Anyways, just enjoy this video, watch it down, enjoy. Okay, I'm back. So basically, before we do anything with alteration, we need to decide how long we want the pants to be. And I find the easiest way to do it is just put it on and then bend your waist down. Make sure nobody's behind you to do anything vicious. And then you fold your hem in like this. The way they do the hems is always 2 inches. And then you just keep on folding the hems in. Every increment is going to shorten the pants by 2 inches. And this is the length that I want. So basically I have the length that I want, and then I take it to the iron. I steam it, but I will steam it the way I will show you. Okay, so the way you want to iron is going to be pressing it from the inside. You don't want to press it on top of that, because if it's too hot, it's going to damage the surface completely. Change the iron to the proper setting. This pants is silk, so the heat should be lower. And then you just gently press it, not on the fabric. Steam it just a little. And then you turn it around. Just steam it again. Make sure it's properly folded. Now after pressing it, you will have a crease over here. But before we do anything, I want to show you another method, which is with the press cloth. So take a piece of cloth and then lay on top of that, and then you do a hard press. You will have the same result, just a little faster. So press it. When I say hard, I don't mean like push it down so hard that you'll crush it. Just do it a little, ever slightly, with a little more pressure. Now I have a crease, and I have it folded. We go back. Right now you have a pair of pants that's properly pressed, and then I want you to unfold it just by one fold, and then drop a little pin. Or do any mark that you want that's not permanent, that's not going to destroy your pants. And then you open it. There's one line here that you can basically see. This line is going to be the hem where you fold it out, and this is going to be the folded in hem, and this is the part you are going to cut out. And I am quite short, so I'm going to cut off this part. But if you're not as short as me and you need extra length, then you need to use a stitch popper. A seam ripper, not a stitch popper. Why? I don't know why I said that. So you need to basically pop this. Oh, that's why. You need to pop the stitch and then open this part up. Then you need to cut off the excess from the inside. So right now, because this pair of pants was done perfectly, and I'm going to take off the gross grain, and basically I'm going to take off the ribbon. I'm going to repurpose it, but before that I'm going to cut off this part. So this pair of pants has the ribbon on it, and I'm going to repurpose it by ripping it off and then use it because I cannot find the matching color gross grain ribbons for the pants. The reason why the pants has this ribbon is because you can see on this side with the ribbon it's not stretchable, but on this side it's crazy stretchable. So if you don't have this piece ribbon, with a little time progress, your pants is going to look wonky. And you can rip it once and then pull a couple times, and you rip again and then you pull it. Basically repeat this until the whole piece of ribbon is off the fabric. Okay, so the ribbon is off. You can see there are like a lot of fuzzies that you ripped. Just pull them off, clean them up, give it a little good care, and then you can use it perfectly. Okay, they are ready for use. Now the pants that we cut off has raw edges, and the way we are going to apply the ribbon onto the edge is basically find the inseam where the thigh is, and then we are going to...
I'm Siri. How can I help you?
Siri, shut up.
There's nothing to stop here.
So we need to find the inseam. Basically is where the thigh is, and this side is the inseam. We are going to apply this grain, this ribbon onto the seam, and we are going to pin it. So after pinning it on both legs, we are going to progress onto sewing, both the machine method and the hand stitch method. You can see I'm touring around, but do it gently because at this stage the raw edge is really easy to be stretched and destroyed. Don't stretch and destroy your hem. Do it gently, do it nicely. Okay, so the confusing part, you have one side down and you have the other side. Find the inseam and find the direction on this side. So basically find the inseam as the starting point and then see what direction did this side went. It can go counterclockwise on this side and then just go reverse on this side. So inseam on one side goes clockwise, the other side goes counterclockwise. Okay, so now what we need to do is stitch the ribbon onto the fabric. It's already covered on the raw edge side if you did it right, and you can see it looks like that. Okay, let's go onto the machine to stitch it first, and then we come back on the other side, we stitch it by hand on this side, and then we finish the leg by folding it up and then stitch it by hand. Okay, so what we need to do is stitch on both ends, on this end and this end. We start from the inseam, pull it a little up, and then retract the pin. Don't let the pin go through the machine. It's going to be really bad for your machine. Drop the foot. Drop the needle. And now let's go. Make sure the seam inside doesn't get folded over. I will explain in just a minute. Yep. Okay, so here's what I was talking about opening the seam when you are sewing. If you don't open it or pay attention, it's going to be stitched under, and then it's going to be folded. Instead of an nice open seam, it's going to be stitched under with the ugly bad stitch. Now we proceed to stitch this rim. Alright, we are back here. So basically you can see I have some raw edge sticking out, but the ribbon just covered the raw edge enough. I'm going to trim it off or just pull the excess yarn. You have a finished edge on the inside. Okay, now we are going to do hand stitch on this side for the friends who doesn't have a sewing machine. Here's the thread. Don't need to pull too long because it's going to be very annoying. Thread, that's the thread, that's the needle. Hold it, twist it a couple times, and then you see it's looped. Then hold the thread you looped, pull it through, make a knot at the end. Trim it off. That's basically how you make a knot. Now when you stitch, the thread is not going to come out of the fabric. Now the thread comes out, whichever side you want to go for it. Stitch, needle goes in, pull it out. So instead of Netflix and chill, Netflix and sew. Ha 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 ha. So basically the needle goes into the fabric. So basically the needle goes into the fabric, comes out of fabric, goes in the fabric, comes out of fabric. That was that simple. It just takes a little time. If you want to do a little trick, do this with me. Push the needle in, but not fully out. And then just fold the fabric just a little, come out, and then fold it back in. Push it out. Make sure you have a good distance on each stitch. Push it in, pull it out, like a barbecue. So at this point I think you should pull it out because it's going to be harder and harder. You see, you suddenly made a couple more stitches. The same thing, okay? Going in, coming out. Make sure your distance, going in, coming out, going in, coming out. You see? Now you pull it through. Make sure you don't pull it too hard and then make it gathered. Make sure it's flat. So basically right now it's already stabled. It's not going to run off or anything. If you want to stop it right now, you basically make a knot in the back. You prick it and then you hold the thread and then you loop it. Then you push the needle out while holding it. Basically you made a knot over here. The thread is not going anywhere now, but for the sake of finishing it, I'm going to show everybody else. with a complete stitch. This side gets easier. You just do the barbecue method on the same stitch. You leave the pin away. You see, huh? Easy, huh? Not so hard, huh? See? Going in, coming out, going in, coming out. And you see, the thread is matched. Okay, so that's it. Now we fold the hemming. Because we already made the press with the iron, it should be very easy to fold it in because it has the memory in the fabric. Now what we need to do is pin it around. Make sure you have the pressed. Most of the pants has a pressed seam. Make sure the seams matches up. When you fold it in, you can see the pins, but you can also see the pants is finished like that. And how do we finish the inside? By hand. We are going to do a blind catch stitch. It's called fly catch stitch. That's what haute couture use for most of the hems. So we are going to finish it with fly catch stitch. Basically, it's going to make a small prick on the rim, and then inside it's going to be like butterflies. What I had done is the thread went from the back to the front. Then I'm going to prick it a little. Not a little, just like, and then you can see I go basically from this direction, goes into the fabric, pick a little, come out, and then pull it hard. And then we go down to the ribbon, do the same prick, and then pull it up. Go away, scissor. And then you pull it gently. You made a stitch. We go find the needle, go across, find the similar distance, find a prick, goes like that. Can you see it? I might do it a couple more times. Go find the ribbon, just tiny little bit of the fabric, and then you pull it gently basically to this side, and then you can see over here I already made 1, 2, and then we do a little more by repeating this process. Going down, do the same distance, not too far. Then we go from, so basically follow the tip of this thread snipper. It goes out, goes in, and then pulls to the different direction, and then you go back in, pull the different direction. Just repeat the process. Let the pen goes away. There you go. Go down into the ribbon and pull it out. Why am I catching everything? Anyways, just repeat this process over and over again until it's finished. So if you are here, so the catch stitch is done, and it should be invisible on the exterior. Because it was magical. Anyways, so the last step before you take it out and wear it, let's go back to the press and then just press it down. I'm going to go back to the press, quickly press it really quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So you can see it's pressed and it looks nice. Looks good, and you are going to be closer to Vogue. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to unplug your iron, don't burn your fucking house. And I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. But you have a perfectly tailored hem. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys see something that's useful. Please subscribe and like and comment down below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.